Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope your day is starting off just fantastic. What a great day to be alive. Every day we walk with Jesus is a great, awesome day. Now, we've been talking about masks this week and how as kids we would put on masks to pretend to be superheroes like the Lone Ranger or Spider-Man or Iron Man or whatever it might be. But as we got older, we realized, okay, that's not really what we ought to be doing. You would think it's probably weird if I was walking down the street wearing a mask, right? But we do wear masks. We wear masks when we don't let people know who we are, when we're not authentic to other people, when we cover up things in our life and we pretend to have this perfect life. When we do that, we're wearing a mask because our life probably isn't perfect. And the other thing about that is we actually cheat them. We know it's not good for us, but we actually cheat other people out of knowing who we are. We cheat them from the blessing of knowing who we are. And you might think, well, I don't think I'd be that much of a blessing. No, you are. You're far more a blessing when you are authentic than you are when you're covered up. God's put you here for a reason. God has you where you are for a reason. And it's not to put on a mask. It's to be authentic to the people around you and to show them God in your life. So with Cole, I'm not sure what he's up to today. He's walking around out there. Now with Cole, if you've seen me walking him here in Whitewood or back when we lived in 100 Mile, you would know Cole. If you didn't know him already, you would know him by reputation because he just loves life. He's very active when we go for walks, and he's not bad. He's not a bad dog, but he is active. He enjoys it. He enjoys people. The post office knows him well. When we get the mail, the girls there, they're so phenomenal. They give him dog treats, and you don't have to ask him if he wants one. You know he wants one. He is so excited he can barely get his bum on the ground. He's just wagging all over the place. Or at Dairy Queen, if we go there, they give him dog treats too. Everybody's giving my dog treats, but they don't have to ask if he wants one. They do. Sir, would your dog like a dog treat? Yes, he's hanging out the window trying to get as close to you as possible. He doesn't hide who he is. He doesn't hide his desires. He doesn't hide behind a mask. You know who he is. And people really love him for that. They enjoy being around him because of the joy that he has in him. God's called us to be authentic to our community, for people to know us. Because if we put out that our life is perfect, how are they ever going to see God's grace in our life? How are they ever going to see God's mercy in our life? How are they ever going to see God taking care of us when things are hard? Plus, if we keep putting off this presentation that we're perfect, how can they ever measure up? It puts them down. It's a blessing when we're authentic to the people around us, and we're robbing them when we put on a mask and pretend that everything is perfect. So when we care for our community, we care for our community in an authentic way with all the masks put away. In 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, it says this, "But you are not like that. You are a chosen people." You are chosen. Chosen for what? To display God's glory. You are a chosen people. You are royal priests, a holy nation, God's very own possession. As a result, you can show others the goodness of God. It's not like you say, hey, come to this museum, I'll show you some goodness of God. No, I'll show you the goodness of God in my life. Remember that thing I was going through? God did this. But people will never know that if you're wearing a mask. You can show the others the goodness of God. For he's called you out of the darkness. What is the darkness? That's what's hiding. That's hiding things. Out of the darkness into the wonderful light. Why would you go into the wonderful light? So you're completely exposed. So people can see who you are, but see God in your life and the things he is doing in your life. So that's the message for today. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow.